Good evening everyone. Today we will go through with the assignment problem. Assignment problem is a special kind of transportation problem in which each source should have the capacity to fulfill the demand of any of the destination. This is the actual concept of the basic concept of the assignment problem. The objective of this problem is assigning the right job to the right operator so that we can reduce the processing time of any job. In the assignment problem, basically there are two types are there. One is the balanced type and the another one is unbalanced type of assignment problem. Okay, while solving the problems, we are making use of the Hungarian method. Today we will solve the problems on balanced type of assignment problem. In the balanced type, the number of rows and the number of columns are equal. Okay, this is the problem given. Using the following cost matrix, determine the optimum job assignment and the cost of assignment. Okay, this is the cost matrix they are given. There are 5 jobs are there and the 5 operators are there. That is, the number of columns and the number of rows are equal. Therefore, it is a balanced type of assignment problem. Okay, in solving the assignment problem, basically we are having the two phase. In the first phase, we need to reduce the given cost matrix with respect to the row and with respect to the column. Okay, for in the first step, we'll reduce the given matrix with respect to the row. Okay, it is nothing but first consider the row, and in this row consider the minimum value. The minimum value in the first row is 2. Therefore, subtract all these row value with the minimum value, that is 10 minus 2, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2, 2 minus 2 and 8 minus 2. In the same way for the second row, come to the second row, identify the minimum value. In this row the minimum value is 2. Subtract the remaining values with the minimum value in this particular row. Continue for all the rows. For all the rows, identify the minimum value and subtract the remaining values of that particular row with the minimum value in that particular row. Therefore, after reducing or after subtracting the each value from the minimum value in that particular row, the new matrix obtained is this, that is 10 minus 2 is 8, 3 minus 2 is 1, 3 minus 2 is 1, 2 minus 2 0, 8 minus 2 6. Okay, this is the new reduced matrix with respect to row. Once you reduce the matrix with respect to the row, the next step is nothing but reducing the matrix with respect to column. Now, while reducing with respect to column, now you need to consider the each column and identify in this column the minimum value and subtract the remaining values in this particular column with this minimum value. As the minimum value in this column is 1, the remaining values will be subtracted with this value, that is 8 minus 1 7, 7 minus 1 6, 5 minus 1 4, 1 minus 1 0 and 3 minus 1 is 2. In the same way for the second column, the minimum value is 1, the remaining all the values will be subtracted with this. Then the new reduced matrix is obtained like this. Okay, this is after reducing the matrix with respect to the column. Okay, this is the matrix after reduction of the column. Okay, once you did the phase first one, the second phase is nothing but optimization of the assignment problem. In this, while doing the optimization, there are some procedures are there, that is nothing but the first step is nothing but you need to do the assignment row wise first, and next you can go with the column wise. Okay, for that purpose, just look at the first row and verify whether there is a single row, single zero in this particular row. Okay, if it is more than 1 0, just leave that particular row and come to the second row. In this second row, as there is only a single zero, just put a square box. It means that the assignment will be did. Okay, if the row will be consisting of only 1 0, then that particular 0 will be written with the square box. It is nothing but the assignment will be done. And in this particular column, okay, wherever we did the assignment, according to that column, whatever be the number of zeros are there, all will be cancelled by marking as cross lines. Okay, this is the row which will be having the zero call, I mean the single zero, and for that we did the assignment. In this assigned zero in this column, as there are number of zeros are there, all will be cancelled with marking as cross lines. Okay, and come to the third row. In this, the just look at whether there is a single zero or more than single zero. As this 0 is cancelled, the remaining is only 1 0. Just do the assignment by writing as square marks. Okay, and after doing the assignment, this in this particular column, whatever be the number of zeros are there, that will be cancelled by marking as cross line. And next, come to the final row. In this, okay, if you come to the row D, in this also there is only 1 0 and the already 2 zeros are cancelled. Just do the assignment for this 0, and in this particular column, if there is any zeros are there, that will be cancelled with the cross lines. As there is no zeros, no need to cancel. Okay, and come to the final row. In this final row there is no zeros. Okay, all the row rules are completed. Now come to the column wise. Okay, now we are going to do the assignment with respect to the column. Now look at the first column. Just see here, is there only 1 0? Okay, our single 0 is there. Okay, as there is 1 0, that is already assigned, therefore there is no 0 in this particular column. Come to the second column. In this, there is only a single 0. Okay, just do the assignment for this, as we are doing with respect to the column. In this assigned 0, with respect to the row, whatever be the number of zeros are there, that will be cancelled with the cross lines. Okay, now come to the third column. There is no single 0 or no 0, and come to the fourth column. There is number of zeros are there, but 1 will be assigned and the remaining zeros are already cancelled. Okay, and come to the final column. In this also, the 1 is assigned, another 1 is crossed. Okay, now the assignment is over. Now the condition we need to check is the number of assignment should be equal to the number of rows or not. Okay, in this, how many assignment we did? 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number of assignment is 4 and the number of rows we are having 5. The 4 is not equal to 5. This condition is not satisfied. Therefore, the assignment process will be continued in the further step. For that purpose, okay, you need to draw a minimum lines which will be covering all the zeros which will be present in the particular matrix. For that, the procedure says is, mark the unassigned row. We already did the assignment, and this condition, as this condition is not satisfied, you need to draw the line. That is, for drawing the line, okay, there are some conditions are there, or procedures are there. That is, mark the unassigned row. In this row is already marked, I mean this row is already assigned, no need to mark with the right mark. And in the second row also there is one assigned 0, and in the third row also one assigned 0 is there, and in the fourth row also there is one assigned 0. If you come to the last final row, there is no assigned 0, only the crossed 0 is there. What the procedure says is, mark the row which is unassigned. There is no assignment in this particular row, just mark it with the right mark. And the next step is, or the next procedure is, mark the column with crossed 0 in that row. It means that already we have marked the row which is not having any assignment. In this particular row, is there any crossed 0 is there? With respect to that 0, that particular column will be marked with the right mark. Okay, this is the row which will be having not having any of the assignment, that will be marked first. And in this marked row, okay, if there is any crossed 0 is there, that particular column will be marked with the right mark. And the third procedure, what it says is, move along the marked column and mark a row with the assigned 0. It means that we have already marked the column. In this, is there any assigned 0 is there? If it is there, then that particular row will be marked. Okay, just mark it with the right mark. It means that just look at the how to draw the lines for this. Now first procedure is saying that mark the unassigned row. The first row is already assigned, no need to mark it. The second row is also having the assignment, no need to mark. And the third row is also having, fourth row is also having the assignment. And in the last row there is no assignment. First mark this tick mark, okay. And then with this marked row, is there any crossed line of crossed 0 is there, then that particular column will be marked. After marking this column, just move along with this column and just look at whether there is a assigned 0 is there. If there is a assigned 0, that particular row will be marked with a tick mark. Once you did this, now you can draw the lines through these tick mark lines. Okay, what you need to do for that is, okay, just go through with the procedure. Now draw the lines through the unmarked row and marked columns. Okay, what they are saying is, now you can draw the line with the unmarked rows. Unmarked row is this one, this is already marked. With the unmarked row, just draw a horizontal line. This is marked, no need to draw the line. And the third row is not marked, just draw a horizontal line. And the fourth D row is also not marked, therefore draw a horizontal line. Okay, and the fifth column is marked, no need to draw the horizontal line. And what they are saying is, draw a line with the marked column. We already drawn the line for the unmarked row, and now we need to draw a line for the marked column with vertical. Okay, the first step is nothing but whatever be the number of unmarked rows are there, all will be drawn with the horizontal lines. And if there is a number of columns with the marked right mark, that column will be drawn with the line of vertical. Okay, now you need to prepare the one more matrix, because the number of assignment in this matrix is not equal to the number of rows. Okay, for that what you need to do is, you need to identify the minimum value which is not passed through any of the line. Okay, the elements which has not passed through any of the line is 6, 4, 5, 2, 3 and 2. Okay, out of these elements, the minimum value is either this 2 or this 2. Therefore, the minimum value is equal to 2. Now, for this 2, I mean after identifying the minimum value, this will be added at the intersection points. This is the intersection point, the minimum value to be added. At this point, at the intersection point, the minimum value to be added. At the another intersection point, the minimum value to be added. And whatever be the elements are there which has gone through with the lines, either it is the vertical line or with the horizontal line, those elements value will be written as it is. And whatever the elements which are not passed through the lines, those elements will be subtracted. I mean those elements value subtracted with the minimum value, that is 6 minus the minimum value is 2, 4 minus 2, 5 minus 2, 2 minus 2, 3 minus 2, 2 minus 2, and this is also 2 minus 2. And these values, 7 will be written as it is, 0 will be written as it is, this 0 is also written as it is. At this intersection point, for this 0, this minimum value to be added, 0 plus 2 is 2. And for this 0 will be written as it is, and this is also written as it is. This is one of the unpassed, I mean there is no passed, so there is no line passed through this element. Therefore, this will be, I mean 3 will be subtracted from this minimum value. 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, this is also 2 minus 2, 0. Okay, and the remaining values which has passed through the line, those values will be written as it is. That is nothing but the new matrix which is obtained is 7, 0, 0, 2, 4, 4, 2. Okay, just look at the matrix once. Okay, in the first row, okay, the in the previous matrix, whatever the values we had, 7 0 0, that will be written as it is, and 4 is also written as it is, but only this intersection point will be added with the minimum value, that is 2. That is nothing but 7 0 0. This is the intersection point. Okay, for that we have added the minimum value of 2, and the 4 will be written as it is, and the remaining values are written as it is. Now once again you need to do the assignment. Okay, same as it is. First go through with the column, just look at whether the first row will be having a single zero. If there are more than single zeros, just leave that row. Come to the next row. In this there is a single zero, just do the assignment. As we are doing with respect to the row, just consider in that particular column, is there any number of zeros? If it is zeros are there, just cancel that and come to the third column. In this there is a single row, just do the assignment. In this particular column, whatever be the number of zeros, just cancel it and come to the D row. In this also single zero, just do the assignment. In this particular column the zeros are cancelled. Come to the last one. In this also 1 0 is there, just do the assignment, and in this particular column this 0 will be cancelled. Now all the rows are completed. Come to the column wise, just look at the first column. Is there any single zero? No, 1 is crossed, 1 is already assigned. Come to the second one, there is a single zero, just do the assignment. In this particular row, if any uncrossed, I mean there is no crossed or cancelled zero is there, just cancel it. There is one cancelled zero is there, no need to cancel it once again. Come to the third column, there is no single zero. In the fourth column no single zero, and in the fifth column also no single zero. Once you do the assignment, just count the number of assignments, that is 1 2 3 4 and 5. How many assignments are there? 5 assignments. How many rows are there? 1 2 3 4 5. The number of assignments now is equal to the number of rows or with the number of columns. Now the solution is optimum. As the number of assignment is equal to the number of columns or the number of rows, the solution is optimum. Now you can find out the optimum assignment, that is the first job is assigned to the operator D and the second job is assigned to the operator A, that is written here. Okay, the first job to D and the second job to A and the third job to E, and fourth job to B, This is the job which will be assigned to the particular operator, and the fifth job will be assigned to the C, that is fifth to C. Now you just look at the cost matrix, the cost matrix in